was your week?
Busy still, school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the last visit, how did you feel?
Pretty, same, every time I leave, I feel better about something.
Okay. Did you have any flashbacks or nightmares? Yeah, please go ahead and take the pulsars. Just take a few moments and access the memories of that getting shot by the sniper. Yeah, just bring up the memories and see how it feels now. And what's coming up, David?
It's the whole incident again. Thing that sticks out the most still is the sound, the rifle going off.
On a 10-point scale, how disturbing are these memories today?
Like a 4. Think about it every now and then when I'm in a lot of pain. When my leg hurts really bad, I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of like one of those why me situations, that's what I think of.
Okay. Yeah, I would like you to again this time just close your eyes and replay the entire recording of that incident. what's coming up?
First thing I felt mad right away.
Yeah.
Right away. You know, got angry again. But I thought about, what was it, 2 sessions ago, and the feeling started to go away. I tried to, and I worked on since that session, trying to make it go away myself, you know, even more, because I don't want to just dwell on it, you know, be mad at the world, you know, because something happened to me. So my first, you know, I replayed it a few times in my head, and the first time I got mad right away. And then, you know, the more I replayed it, you know, I thought to myself, you know, I replayed the images that I seen in the first session, you know, about me shooting, you know, and everything like that. And it went away, but it's still that anger there, you know, because I'm dealing with it every day.
Yeah.
But it's not as much as it was before the session we had a few weeks ago, because just something I have to deal with every day, you know.
I just want you to stay with that anger, stay in touch with it, and track the lights. Take a deep breath and let it out. And what's coming up now?
Still, it's a little angry, you know. Still, it's still there.
And what is this angry about?
For a while, even though I know I didn't have any control, I'm mad at myself. Like, oh man, you know, why didn't I move this way? Or, you know, why was I even there that day? Things that were way out of my control. I didn't know I was going to get hurt, bro. I was mad at myself. Like, man, damn, like, why didn't I walk the other way instead of walking this way? And that's kind of making me more angry, because there's nothing I can control, you know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe whoever did it, you know, just woke up that morning and said, I want to hurt an American, you know, who knows. But I was just mad at myself, man, because nothing I can control, but I think about it now, it's still mad, you know, because it's like, man, you know, why didn't I move this way, or why didn't I stay in the truck, or why do we have to go to the college that day to pull security, or, you know, just, you know, we seen the Iraqi truck wasn't there that day, but we still, you know, did our job. I mean, we have to, you know, no matter what.
You are under orders.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it just, you know, my TC pointed it out. He said, "Hey, the Iraqi truck isn't here today. The police aren't here." All our guard was up, and it was just waiting for something to go down. We all knew something was gonna happen because they had gave us warnings and stuff. And just in the back of my mind, it's always, you know, what if we didn't go there that day, or, you know, what if we could have been nicer in that area? You know, even though we were nice, you know, we could have passed out some, just everything, stuff that, you know, really couldn't control. Because at any point in time, you know, it didn't have to be that day, but it could have been another day. Somebody said, I still want to hurt an American. It could have been that truck, you know. And I was in the lead truck. I was in so much danger anyway, being in the lead truck. But it's just, man, the anger comes from just, I think I talked about it before, that helplessness.
Yeah.
You know, the situation where I couldn't do anything, you know, and I use it as a motivator now. You know, I don't want to be in that situation ever again. But back then, you know, yeah, it was so, I was so helpless, you know. Yeah. And even after, you know, my recovery in the hospital, couldn't do nothing for myself, you know. Couldn't even get up to use the bathroom. I had a catheter bag, and, you know, just, I don't know, it's, that's where some of the anger comes from.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, I just want you to stay with it, and especially remember all that sense of helplessness that you experienced. Okay. And just don't hold back any emotions. Just let it come up. Yeah, just close your eyes. Just stay with those emotions.
hospital. I was there for 2.5 months, and all the surgeries and hearing almost just about every day, you know, well, you're supposed to be dead, you aren't supposed to be alive, and you know, all the nights, you know, I couldn't sleep, and just not being able to do anything for myself. My parents there, you know, the looks in their faces, you know, I remember they walked into the room and they just had this look of, I didn't know how to explain it, but you know, it hurt me almost, you know, because you know, I was alive, but I know no parent wants to see their kid like that, but man, it's just, you know, every day looking at them and their faces and seeing these looks that they had, you know, and my dad always wanted more information from the doctor, you know, he was always worried about what I'm going to be able to do in the future, you know. This was back in 2007, when not being able to do anything for myself, and you know, I didn't even take my first steps until about 3 months after I got shot, you know. And in my mind, I had to trust my leg again because I thought it was gonna break again, you know. It wasn't like I had to learn how to walk, but I had to trust myself to put pressure on my leg. Even when I did begin to walk again, I didn't want to put any pressure on my leg, so I would just touch my toes to the ground and then, you know, put most of my pressure on my right leg. I felt helpless, really. You know, you have to be pushed around a wheelchair. You know, I was 20, but you know, still I've grown. You know, I was on my own. You know, another thing that I thought about back then, which I still do, it's kind of makes me angry. I'm only 22 now. You know, I still have a plan to live for a long time. You know, I don't want to be 25, 30 to the point where it hurts too much to go anywhere. You know, stay in the house. And, I don't know if we talked about this before or not, but I'm gonna have to adapt to being a civilian again. I'm going back to New York eventually, whenever I get out, and it just may hurt to see people doing stuff, you know, going on their everyday life. You know, friends in high school they not gonna understand what I went through, so you know, they're still gonna wanna, you know, hey, let's go party and, you know, all this stupid stuff, you know. And I'm not gonna be able to do it all the time, you know. They're not gonna understand, like, hey, you know, I got hurt, I can't go, you know. That's in the future, but I think about it every day because, you know, it's happening to me. It's gonna happen eventually, and that just brings up more of that helplessness. You know, I'm really stubborn now because I can do stuff for myself, unlike back then. But I'm worried about in the future, am I gonna be like I was when I was in the hospital? Am I gonna be back in a wheelchair? Am I gonna need a cane? Am I gonna need crutches again? You know, I just think about it like, how many good years do I have? You know, and to be 22, I only want to think of it like that. You know, like how many good years of, you know, as healthy as I can live life am I gonna have left? You know, before I have to rely on a wheelchair or a cane or crutches, you know.
Just go with those thoughts. This time, drop the lights.
still angry. I can't be angry at a specific person. You know, I joined the army. I wasn't drafted, so you know, I knew the dangers of everything. You know, I signed up to be a Cavalry Scout, but just angry. You know, a lot of it. It used to be hate. I used to hate, you know, but I couldn't say I hate terrorists, you know. So, you know, that it was just being, you know, mad. You know, I got hurt, you know, but I couldn't blame one person, you know. It just, and I'm still mad inside, you know. I don't know exactly what the war is over, you know, but you know, I can't be mad. You know, I could have chose a desk job in the army. I could have chose to do, you know, whatever they offered me to do when I became a Cavalry Scout. But I'm mad, you know, just due to the fact that I got hurt. And I feel like I can't let it go almost because I'm dealing with it every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to let go. You know, it's just hard to let go. You know, I wanna be mad and I wanna hate something, but I just don't know what. You know, it's hard to explain. You know.
And now, is this anger? Is this anger needed for you to overcome the obstacles in your, you know, in reaching the goals that you have? Therefore, sometimes, you know, the question I'm asking is that, is this anger good anger, or is this holding you back,
good.
or
I think
is
it's
this good anger?
Yeah. And I told this to one of my friends, because I got hurt, I don't want anybody to look at me like I'm disabled in any way.
Yeah.
So I have to, you know, the way I see it, I'm angry, but it kind of motivates me because
Yeah.
I feel like I have that much more to prove because of what I went through. You know, I could have easily, the bullet could have easily hit me in the head.
Yeah.
But it hit me in my leg, you know,
Yeah.
and I made it. Even though I'm hurt, you know, I'm still alive, and I still have, thank God, all my body parts.
Yeah.
You know, guys come back without
Yeah.
body parts. So the anger I have, you know, it motivates me to do a lot. You know,
Yeah.
it seems like, I don't know why, but I feel like I have to try to do more than the average person would.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I'm bust my ass with the school right now. You know, I'm real hard-headed now. You know, I don't want anybody telling me there's nothing I can't do.
Yeah. Therefore, it's kind of that anger gives you that edge to compensate for certain incapacities that you have to live with.
Yes, no, definitely.
Yeah.
And I just told one of my friends, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I have this in me. It motivates me to do a lot. You know?
Yeah. Therefore, in some ways, you're even more committed to accomplish the goals than ever before.
And I just, no matter what I do, I just want to make it. You know, the criminal justice degree. You know, I'm really mad. You know, but I have to be successful in some way. You know, even when I get out of the military, I can't just lay around because, you know, it probably wasn't meant for me to lay around. You know, because I could have died over there easily. You know.
Let me ask you, David. Let's just talk about your future goals. Yeah. Let's talk about your future. I want you to simply explore all the possibilities. What kind of goals do you have?
I definitely want to get a criminal justice degree, from the VRAD. One of my biggest dreams since I got hurt, I started boxing to stay in shape. And the biggest dream I have right now is I want to go to the Olympics in 2012. The anger that I have, that's...
As for boxing, is it in disabled category or
no,
regular?
It's regular. I do it even though afterwards some days it hurts really bad. But that's the boxing for me is it's almost therapeutic, almost because I get any anger out that I have, and as far as my goals for the future, that's what I really want to make it. I don't have to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to be a big professional. I just want to go to the Olympics. I just want to.
And what kind of what is your accomplishment now? If you want to make it to 2012 Olympics, where are you now?
I'm just training right now. Trying to get in shape. When I go back home to Rochester, first I have to see physically if I can handle it. But it's just when I think about it, it's a feeling that I have. It makes me feel good. I just so far away. I can imagine already winning it.
So far, have you competed in? Have you won any competitions?
No, due to me being in the military, I can't fight. They don't really know I do it. They don't know I do it, because they'll say, well, you're so disabled and hurt, why are you boxing and stuff. I really do it right now just to, stay in shape, which hasn't really been working either. But when I get back home, I'll see how it goes. I really want to, I want that more than almost anything right now, just to be successful at that.
At
boxing. I really want to make it to the Olympics. If I make it to the Olympics, I won't even try to go professional or anything like that, but I know it's a lot of hard work and, but to me, it's just, that would be the ultimate, that mean if I went there, that mean I overcame everything to me. And that's what, it feels like I have to prove that to myself. Even if I don't make it, if I win a few fights, it will feel like I completely overcame this injury, because it's sort of like I'm doing it for me, but I'm also, and I don't know why I think this way, but other people won't look at me as another disabled soldier, but I want to do it for me, and it's the physical aspect of it that it makes me feel like, I'm going to overcome this injury, because it's something physically that people wouldn't think of me being able to do because of my injuries. And if I'm good at it, and if I make it to the Olympics, it's like, I made it. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It'll make me feel great if I made it to the Olympics, even if I didn't make it there, just to win a few fights and get recognized for it. It would just feel great to overcome this injury in that way, and also getting my degree. Just basically showing people that I can still make it, live a healthy life with this injury, even though it.
Therefore, you're going to get your bachelor's. How many more courses?
I have about three more years.
3 more years.
Yeah. I've been in school for a year now, But when I go back to Rochester, they don't have the school that I'm going to out here, so it may change. And also over the summertime, I just want to take time off to enjoy being out of the military. So I take just the summer off, maybe 2
Therefore,
months.
can you transfer your courses to another college?
Definitely. Yep, I already checked in that.
Yeah.
Yes, and all these things, to me, it will make me feel like I overcame this injury.
Yeah. Therefore, if you go to a college, or do you plan to go to college full time?
Yes, when I get home, yes. You know, if after I get my military benefits, and the new GI Bill that they have and everything, they'll take care of school. Yeah. I'm gonna live with my parents. I'm gonna have to just suck it up and live with them. But that's gonna make me feel like I'm worth.
Therefore, you can even start competing for boxing at the college level. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And doing all of that, if I can handle it physically, and being around my family, it'll be the ultimate like morale boost. Cause here, I understand that the Army, and I told my Sergeant Majors this too, they have a support system. Yeah. But it's nothing like, just being around your own family. Yeah. And I think I've told you, I feel like I'm almost rotting away now, because I'm just waiting. I've been waiting for this paperwork, the med board, 2 years now. And just being home, when I go home on leave, I immediately have to start counting down the days until I leave.
Let me ask you, David. Have you thought of becoming an attorney after your criminal justice degree? Have you thought of going to law school?
I haven't. I thought about it for a little bit, just because I'm so strong-minded. I've thought about it. It'll be a challenge. I like to do it. If I see how it goes with law school, I thought about it.
Because that may be something that you may really excel. I'm a therapist. I just work with all the people. What I find is that you have a very sharp mind, and you have the ability to really tease out the issues, and therefore you have that gift of conceptual ability.
Yeah.
Therefore, with that kind of ability and your interest in criminal justice, you can be an accomplished attorney. And being an attorney, your incapacity will not interfere. Will not interfere. And you will be able to choose how you want to work, in terms of you can choose to do the kind of work that will give you that sense of mission and purpose in life.
Yeah, I know what you mean with that. Feel like I've accomplished something. Yeah.
And you can help a lot of other people. For example, if you become an attorney, you can specialize, for example, in a specific area. For example, you can become a public defender, or you can become a defense attorney helping the poor and the downtrodden. Or you can probably, I don't know, if you finish your life, you can join JAG in the military. Can you?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, I'll look into that. That would be great.
Or if you're interested in, there are all kinds of fields. There is, family law, helping people with custody, the divorce and all that stuff. Or you can become a bankruptcy attorney, or you can become an estate lawyer. or you can go into corporate law.
Think about that.
Make some big bucks.
Yeah. You know why? That would be nice for me. I'm so.
Yeah, you were talking about FBI.
Yeah.
If you do your law, you could be. You probably, if your incapacity is not a limitation, you could be an FBI agent. Because a lot of FBI agents, they have people specialized. There are doctors who are FBI agents. There are lawyers who are FBI agents. There are CPAs who are FBI agents. Because they need people who are well versed in that specific field to be able to do the investigation. For example, if you specialize in criminal law, you could be, you could be doing that kind of work in FBI. Therefore, what I'm saying is that boxing will challenge you. It's a good way to kind of really, prove to yourself that you have overcome the physical limitation. But don't ever forget, you have a good brain. Now that is where you have no limits.
Yeah.
You have no limits. Therefore, if you visualize, if you can come up with a goal, not simply just stop at your undergraduate degree, but going to law, or going to more advanced education, you will be drawing upon your strengths and not on your limitations. Yeah. Therefore, just think about it.
I will. My mind is going now.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with your interest in criminal justice, law becomes a natural extension.
Yeah. Think about that. I'll look more into that.
Yeah.
When I get back home. I'll definitely be interested in that. See what I can do when I get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even now, for example, you can find out, number one, with this limitation, can you still join FBI? Number one. Because that was one of your dreams.
Yeah.
And if so, then will your chances be better if you have, if you specialize, Can you, for example, if you're interested in joining JAG, can you come back and join JAG as a officer, as a lawyer? Yeah, you can start finding out, because there are certain practical limitations, and it's so, and you have to come to terms with it, but the opportunities are limitless. Yeah. Therefore, while you challenge yourself physically, I think that your accomplishments will be more your accomplishments will come where your strengths are. Yeah, physically you are limited, but mentally, intellectually, there are no limits.
And I feel like I'm strong,
And this experience, in a way, has made you a lot more stronger, resilient, and you know how to overcome these obstacles. And you have seen for yourself your strength in your willpower, in your perseverance. Those are the qualities that you have to cash in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be, man, that would just be great. I never thought about that, but that would give me all those feelings of, you know, like I'm actually worth something. You know, I feel that now.
Yeah.
But that self-worth, you know, go back to that helplessness I felt before. I don't ever want to feel that again.
Yeah.
You know.
See, you can't compete with your friends
Mm-hmm.
who had not had this kind of injury.
Yeah, and one thing with them, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I just look at some of the things people, you know, like always, you grow up, you see people you went to high school with, and they didn't do the best things in life, you know, at 22, 23 years old, you know. And with this situation I'm in, you know, I'm just trying to make the best out of what I have now, and some people look at me like as snobby or, you know, judgmental, but you know, I say I'm just in a different situation, you know, and this really does motivate me to do, you know, to be the best I can be with everything. You know, I don't want to, you know, slack on anything that I do, you know.
Set your goals high.
Yeah.
Build on your strengths,
Mm-hmm.
not on your limitations.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost one of those, man, it's like, it almost, getting hurt almost like, I don't know, just motivated me to be a little bit better, you know, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, I'm still alive, you know, and if I didn't get hurt, I probably would have just eased through everything, you know. So like you said, it is good anger, you know, the anger to succeed, I guess you can say that.
And it can be that force that will help you to actualize yourself, to be the best you can be, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
Set your goals high.
Yes, I will.
Just like you want to go to Olympics, you know. In your professional life, also you set your goals high.
I'm going to look into that when I get home. I never thought about that before. That was cool.
And especially, you know, if you have a sharp mind, if you are intellectually inclined, you know, yeah, it's a great profession. Okay.
Thank you.
See you, David.
All right. Next week, same time?
Same time.
Thank you.